back to Connected with E. I am your host, Emaya, also known as Lovely E. Woo! Huh?
Yeah.
Look, the money's gonna come soon. Don't worry, we got lights. Now we're gonna get them claps. Also, to my left of me,
Nia, aka Nia No Long.
shout out to her. Great things, great things. Also to the one and only, our production team in the back. Shout out to Kev. It wouldn't be possible. Oh, he did a little woo today. Just a
He
little
still
woo.
ain't quoted Johnny Gill for me, but we're gonna still support him. And
Listen.
gotta do it.
Nothing's wrong with that. But yes, bringing the world to Charlotte to the world, of course, keeping y'all updated with some news, some local artists, some businesses, shouting out all those great things. So, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a thing we do, a thing you do. We have. Oh, I'm here. I'm like, wait, who is that? It's Ghost in here.
It's me.
It's a ghost.
I talk, my mouth doesn't move.
But yeah, so thank y'all. Like I said again, but before we get into our current news, what do we have up first, friend?
So our business of the week this week, not sure if it's a native who owns it, but we're gonna still shout them out because they bring revenue to this city.
Absolutely.
We're gonna shout out PNC Pavilion. A lot of people have went there for a concert. Many of y'all have graduated from there. Did you graduate from there?
PNC?
From Spectrum.
I did Spectrum.
Oh, okay. It's one of Charlotte's most iconic venues, bringing the best entertainment in the Queen City. From graduations to concerts, they continue to fill the city with energy and excitement. So just recently, I went to the PNC.
How was it?
It was excellent. I went to go see Charlie Wilson.
Oh, hey, girl.
I heard that they can't.
How you doing? My name is Charlie.
What's the last name?
Wilson.
Yeah. I heard that Wilson. I heard that he canceled the rest of his tour, so I'm glad that I went right.
I know you went right in the nick of time.
Right.
It was now. Granted, I seen the video, and I think it was AI because I couldn't believe Mr.
Makeup?
Wilson. Yeah, was that? No, that wasn't the thing, right?
No, it was
you seen it? Yeah, was it dripping?
Yeah, it was sweating.
But you know what? He put it in work.
Yeah,
so that's all that matters.
And all. But I think my favorite was Elder Barge. Love to see him.
Oh,
love him.
Who else was out there?
Babyface, Elder Barge, and Charlotte's own or North Carolina's own Casey from Casey and JoJo.
Just him.
Yeah,
he performed all their hits though.
Yeah, he did.
Love that.
Hooped and hollered.
He ain't need nobody else. Actually,
he didn't even stay on the stage. Hooped and hollered all through the crowd. I'm talking about from the he was up.
Casey.
He spent 30 minutes. He spent 5 minutes on the stage.
Casey, no JoJo,
no Devontae, no Calvin.
Listen, it's just Casey.
JoJo.
But yeah.
So he was here. It was a great show. It was clean venue, organized, always on time. Loved it. Greatly enjoyed it. So check him out. It's a go to a show in the city, even if it's not PNC.
What was the last? I think Gunna Sexy Red.
Side note: Gunna tickets are reasonable. Gunna's on tour.
He's gonna be at the PNC.
No, he's gonna be in Bojangles.
Okay,
it's reasonable. It's not horrible.
Okay. Listen, I'm still trying to make America slime again. I don't know what's going on with the
It's okay.
Like I'm gonna be making America slime again outside the doors.
Maybe we go to the club then.
You know,
I don't know if I want to be around those type of people.
But that's what I'm here for the music. Like I work out, like NBA Youngboy. I work out.
I get it. I love the people that he brings. It's just so rugged.
Yeah, but like I said, like I'm gonna be making America slime again outside the doors.
Just
record the concert for me, y'all.
You said Justin Bieber was here. You see, you rode around the
they got around the stadium 50 times. I don't know who was in the crowd with me, but I promise they was like, Emaya, you're never gonna see him. Oh. I just wanted to see that tour bus. Just shout out to Justin now. But yeah, shout out to the PNC. As a Charlotte native, I love the PNC. I've had a great. Last time I went was a Sexy Red concert. And we showed out, had a good time, and went out and had a ball. And it was a last minute tickets.
Yeah, that was
literally
like it was like, friend, I need you to be in my house in an hour.
Get up.
It was crazy.
And do your job. And you did. You got up and did your job. Shout out to you. Shout out to the PNC. But yeah, that's the business of the week. So we can go ahead and get into the current news. Oh my God.
We're going to the Super Bowl.
Sweet Caroline.
Keep pounding.
Oh. I'm just,
I love the scene.
Now, granted, she's making that statement. I'm going to further the equation. So the equation is we're going to start at the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to make our way slowly at the playoffs. First game, I'm getting drunk because you never know if we're going to make playoffs again. Um, then after the playoffs, we're going to push our way through into Super Bowl territory. I'm speaking into existence.
We're going to do it.
We have no choice.
We're going to Super Bowl.
They have no choice.
Fuck it. I can't.
They have no choice. I'm allegedly bombed through in the Super Bowl this year. I really want to do that to the last one. I swear to God, I was so close. I wanted to call them people.
Why? For Lil Wayne?
No, not Lil Wayne. I'm talking about for the two.
Oh, for 2015. It's okay. Don't bring.
I can't remember.
Don't bring it up. Kim Newell. Taking pay.
Oh God,
Kim,
get up!
Please.
They was going after his knees. I ain't like that. They was going after his knees.
They knew he was a big boy, so they
knew going after them knees. Get up, Cam.
So Bryce Young, they say he's the next Tom Brady.
Listen,
you know how that we do that. North Carolina, we win a few games. We're like, this is the best.
Listen, because we gotta appreciate what we have. Okay,
yeah.
If we don't appreciate what we have, then that's never gonna happen. So, but yeah, we won. I think it was 30-27. Listen, a field goal. I don't want to hear nothing about a field goal. Field goal counts, okay?
I seen what's the name?
It all that matters.
George Pickens was crying on the.
Well, listen, all that fighting he did on all that hooping and hollering, gang banging he did on the damn.
Love him.
But shout out to him though. He played his heart out.
Yeah,
but this your first year though. Then he's shining his first year.
No,
so that's all that matters.
He's been in the game.
I thought
he just got to the Cowboys. He used to be a Steelers and he left.
Oh, how long? Well,
like 3 years. Like he's like
oh, well, nah,
3-4 years maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, not too new, but I didn't know you was on the Steelers.
He's a major piece.
And it's
still. That's why they're struggling now. He decided he wanted to be traded. This whole thing. He was pissed with Russell Wilson. I don't know. But, well, shout out to him now. I know him now though. Yeah, George Pickens.
All that fight he did on my footballs. Get that nigga. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever in your life fight on this field?
The one that you don't remember him last year when he grabbed his mask? I think that was the Cowboys. Remember? I know you seen that video last year. He's the one that when the boy he grabbed their mask and dragged their mask across the field. It was a big thing last year. I think he got.
Okay. that was him. Oh, okay.
And I think that was against the Cowboys, so that's quite ironic. But he seems to be doing good.
Yeah, no. See, now I ain't gonna hold you. I believe that players should see. That's the stuff that you can't do stuff like that. Me, all bets off. I'll take that little fine. But sadly, sometimes they find the player that don't start it. Oddly,
they didn't get me. They didn't. Well, they couldn't beat him up. So that's like, how could you find the person who got beat up?
That beat who
they
up?
Can't beat up George Pickens. That's why they just kept getting beat up.
Who
the players? He fought a couple people. Pickens. Well, I see him sad on the side. Bittersweet.
Well, no, yeah. I mean, take that ass whooping and going back to the Cowboys.
Dallas.
I've
never been to Dallas. Supposed to be
like I said, all that hooping and hollering, all that you did on the football, you didn't do nothing. You still lost. So, But anyway, we're not enough about him. We're going to talk about some of my players. Shout out to Bryce Young. I said he need to wear long sleeves every game. Put them.
Keep that face piercing in, because when you got that face piercing in, you play different.
Well, it seemed like he been had a piercing in this other thing. I don't, shout out to him.
And I heard that he's supposed to be like a understudy, like he's covering for somebody.
Sometimes you find the best players.
We're gonna be starting it now.
Please start them every game. Now, granted, y'all gonna have to switch up the play a little bit because I noticed they was going after his neck after a while. If you keep playing the same player over and over. But yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to the Hawaiian man. It was a lot. It was some good catches.
I seen Xavier out there.
Yeah.
He was being productive, but he was out there.
Somebody was out there. The coach was out there. Yeah. They worked as a team. This is what it's all about. It's all about coming together.
There we go to Super Bowl.
I know it. I feel it. I said my kitchen. Now, like I said, even if we're progressing. So, like I said, we're definitely playoff bound. I see it in our future. I see it. And if it's not in our future, we're gonna appreciate the 4 games we won.
Meaning like I said, kids soon. Our kids gonna play on the Panthers.
Listen, like I said, what was I saying earlier? Yeah, we just never know when you gonna get these times again. But I was saying they need to play the same way they play away. That's the problem.
That's the problem. So they got a good streak at home, but away.
But away is where you get in that territory. It's like, am I good? Well,
I might get nervous.
I think the next few games probably are away. So hopefully Panthers we can keep it up. Please keep pounding. Keep doing whatever thing y'all doing before those games. Keep doing it. Don't switch nothing up. If you eating a Bojangles Blueberry biscuit before, keep getting that Blueberry biscuit.
Keep that piercing in.
Keep the piercing in. Keep them long sleeves on. I said, damn, that nigga playing the long sleeves.
It was chilly.
It was chilly.
Yeah. He's fine too. He's young and
Bryce Young. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very cute fella. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most of them, like I said, most of the football players are very nice.
You at the light, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
So yes, I'm very, very excited for us. Super Bowl bound, playoff bound, all 2020.
From now to you did.
I said 27.
I seen you said that, and then I somebody had like a prediction on what's the name, and they were right about last year, and they 2027 Panthers won.
Let me tell you something. I feel it. Yeah.
You know they say people get pregnant. It's
around the Super Bowl.
It says no. It's like the team or the people who win or people who are playing to spark and like.
I would. Well, I mean, I wouldn't purposely try, but baby, I know
somebody get laid down.
We'll have regardless. Win or lose, we're gonna have a good night.
Yeah.
Even if they lose.
If the Panthers lost, you're gonna be one to still get your freak on?
Yeah, only because I gotta keep you motivated to not wanna, you gotta keep them motivated. It's gonna be they're gonna want to get their freak on. That's not gonna be up to me. It's gonna be up to them. They might want to kill themselves, slit their wrist. I'm gonna have to make sure hey, okay. Like, hey, you good? You been in that bathroom for an hour now. Chill out. Hide the razors. He finna take the pills, hide the razors and the scissors. So I don't know. I mean, I'm always gonna be, that's gonna be up to him. Wherever direction he want to take the night.
I'm so sorry for Cam.
Yeah,
get no damn ring.
That's what I'm saying. Man probably didn't want no cootie after that. So that's probably I wouldn't throw it on him, but I presented. If he wanted, sure, but I wouldn't be upset because I don't know if I want something after that. But here nor there, I said 2027. Who knows? Maybe I'm right.
I don't want to know. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's 2028. The Super Bowl is going to be in Atlanta. I actually planned on going because it's
2028.
Yeah, and now if we go to Atlanta and we down there,
it's gonna be a good time.
Nigga, get up. You got kids at home.
Please, who? That's 2028. I might not have no kids at home, but I don't know. But here nor there, I'm just so excited for the Panthers. Things like this makes us happy. This is what it's all about.
I always say, y'all might see some clips of me saying, how do y'all sleep at night? I know y'all slept very good last night. I'm so glad.
It's a lot of clips, but sometimes maybe that was the motivation they needed. Sometimes you need that motivation of how do you sleep at night,
Knowing that you worked so hard to get here. But I know it's bigger than them. So I love y'all. I'm glad, bittersweet. My team lost on Thursday.
I know what happened. Wait, what?
I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna stay.
Yeah. Sometimes it be like that, though.
It's bittersweet. I can't have both. They say you got to choose one.
You gotta choose one.
Up, down. But yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna keep pounding though.
Serve her.
Yes.
Serve her.
But I was kind of baffled by this, but a man in North Carolina, he got arrested for still profiting off now that's the key word, their OnlyFans
Why
account.
Can't still profit off it if they had it together? He's in the videos too?
Kind of, but one video he posted and the wife or the ex-girlfriend's trying to countersue is just of her.
How much money these people be making?
I don't know. That's another, and who's paying for,
I feel like that's a whole
I like mine's free.
That's too freaky and that's too desperate because I'm not paying for I don't care.
What am I paying $7.99 for?
People are saying it's a lot. It's $1,000.
I don't
X videos.
That I'd be, but now granted now I ain't slick. What's up with this trying to prove that you over 18? Listen, stop trying to do too much. I don't like,
Would you pay for, let's name some people, would you pay for Lance Gross OnlyFans?
No, I'm not paying. To me, I'm not that super duper freaky. I'm freaking enough to watch the free porn.
But just
I'm
the pay is
fucking-
like that's kind of
like
kind
I
of gives
like
sexual predator.
not that I just personally just don't want that subscription taken out my account.
How much is a subscription?
It varies. Some people are $2.99, some people are $299.99.
What are they doing?
People to me that's when you get in that weird territory. But some people sell feet. It's so much weird stuff. Some people cook on OnlyFans. So sometimes it be more than just sexual activities, but preferably no. But yeah, so he got arrested though, because I guess technically it's kind of like revenge porn / you're profiting up, because the video he last posted was only of her. So so I just don't I just wanted to ask though, are you into that
too? What?
I you know what I mean? And to me, this is where it gets into not saying lock her up, but I should lock her up. I feel like, that territory, like I never been a video type of guy, in my opinion. Never been that type. But also never been that type on the fact of
the man having possession of the kid. But
see, somehow, I don't know how sometimes people still be getting the video. I don't know. I just never been a fan of I'm weird. If you be like, I want to, no. If a nigga be like, oh, let's record. If a dude be like, no. To me, what you about to set me? Even if it's doing your phone, even if it's on my phone, I don't what I'm wanting in my phone for. I don't really. I don't mind watching, but I don't really. I don't. Like I said, every different shows for different folks. Yeah. Different show for different folks. But definitely, if you're gonna do that, I wouldn't suggest. I wouldn't suggest letting somebody else have power over the videos.
Yeah, right.
I just, but I thought that was very interesting. So if you're a person and you have an OnlyFans account, if y'all break up, like a joint account, it gets tricky. So that couple, think about what you did while you went locked up, sir. Speaking about thinking of what people did, I didn't know. Do I even want to say that? Yeah, this is embarrassing. No, I'm not going to say.
Which one?
The NC State Representative Cecil Brockman arrested for rape. I just don't understand. We're all going to touch on this. A man, let me tell you some men, women, children, whoever. Because I didn't realize how early it starts with the children on children touching. I don't even think it would feel good if somebody don't want it, right? I just don't understand that concept.
That's the whole point, though.
Oh my God, they're sick.
That's the whole point. They don't want you to want it. If that was the case, they want you to fight and be.
But sometimes now, granted, I've seen like some movies and stuff like that. I've seen some stuff portrayed, and sometimes you might get the guy like, "Well, I'm sorry, I didn't want." I don't know. That's why I'm like, I'm confused. I just. So the concept is, so they don't want it. Okay, I get that.
Or they want them to be look at their body, or they want them to be.
But what happened for the person who didn't want? Like, it didn't start off like that. But I didn't want to start it out like. I'm not saying I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm just saying like I didn't want it to start off like this. But how did we end? Like I was trying to think of what Mr. Dirk would say. I didn't want to start off. I didn't want to start off like.
How did we arrive to this?
How did we end like this? Like that's what I'm kind of like. Where's the concept of the rapist? Like, so, but I get it. But like, what for that rapist? Which I don't think maybe it's not that type of rapist. What happened for those percentage of the rapists? Like, I did not say they didn't mean to do it because you meant to do it, but in a way, it's like, did I mean to do it? And then like it didn't start.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying.
Like for that 17-year-old boy,
girl came over at 3 a.m. and she got butt naked and she rubbed her thigh on you.
Yeah, like where does the poor?
I want to do it. And she's like, no, I don't want to. And he's like, he started kissing her neck because a lot of us say that's rape.
Yeah, but it is it not? Jesus, that's why I said what, Derek? Where do we draw the line? Where do we? But granted, no, whoever this Cecil, he's terrible. Lock him up. 1,000 lashes, piece of horse bucking. I want that horse bucking for real. When we found that video, I was like, "Oh my
You
god!"
know what horse bucking? We don't even know what horse bucking
Let me
is.
tell you something. You don't want to do that.
Horse bucking. Is that
And
when
they
they
used
go
to do
on
that
their
to
hind
people.
legs? Like when they kick back and they fly back the legs.
That one. Also, then when they put
Get
you
up
on the
in
back and they just lay up like
there.
just slam on that
That's
back.
diabolical.
Jesus.
Wait, hold on.
Somebody stop them.
That's horse bucking?
Child.
Death by horse bucking.
Death by horse bucking. Gee. It is so crazy. One kick to the jaw, you're done with.
Yeah.
Like-
horses are strong.
Like one kick.
Horses have must. You see they six packs on their stomach?
Child, 6 packs in their ass too. They got some nice little booties. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. But terrible, yeah, no, it ain't terrible. Actually, it was terrible what happened to this lady, or of the rape situation, but never terrible for the nasty pervert. Lock him up.
Yeah.
Lock him up. He's a nasty pervert.
I don't even trust no nigga named Cecil anyway.
Yeah, no, old ass name.
Yeah.
Cecil.
His ass didn't look no more
He
than
saw you
45.
steal.
You know
Exactly. Yeah, you stealing coochie. Yeah, lock him up. Lock Cecil up.
Cecil.
They gonna. All right, Cecil. You can't come in no name. You can't come in no prison with no name Cecil.
Cecilia, so they don't call him.
I'm gonna take your snacks. Steal your socks. Why do people do this? It's just so petty.
Cause they just want to be bullied. They gonna try.
Right. I'm already in
school.
prison.
It's like school. It's like if people know that you weak, they gonna fuck with you.
That's why I'm telling you. That's why you gotta cut. That's why you gotta cut a motherfucking nose off immediately. Just slice.
Already. He's crazy.
Oh, I told you about the doodle concoction too. Now, like I said, your roommate gonna be so confused. What is that smell? Like, no, it's good, yeah. But it gotta gotta basically turn into wine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotta get real acidic.
Fermented.
Yeah, real nasty. You just gotta splat. She gonna be like acid. Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you smell like shit the whole.
Your whole life, sir.
It's in your eyebrow, it's in your legs,
It's in your eyes.
You
know the veins in your eyes.
take my eyes out. Take them out.
It's in the veins in the mouth. When you cry, it's gonna be fecal matter.
You know what they get in your hair.
Oh Lord, he's gonna test negative for drug tests every time.
So speaking of that, I seen a video. I don't know if I didn't see it on the doc. I don't know if you've seen it. It was a YN taking a poop in the staircase.
Oh my God, that's a thing. People be driving by doodling. I don't know why people do that.
What's that? No, I've heard of peeing in staircases, yes, but I'm talking about pull his pants down. YN too. They say and
Drive by doodle.
They didn't wipe or nothing. So he had no other option. Go outside with this.
He definitely got maggots in his ass by 3:00.
Scary.
Ain't no way. Ooh.
Little boys that the people be
dead body. Do you not understand if you go without wiping your ass after you shit, you walking around with a dead body on you? I want you locked up. You walking around with a dead body. People get on my nerves. Sick.
I'm telling you.
I want y'all sick. But yeah, lock him up forever. Forever, ever. Speaking of locking up, oh my gosh, they got him.
Yeah.
Derek. They got him. It was not saying it was. I mean, it was not about time, but
was that him working at the store?
No, and that's a shame.
Like
and that to that young lady, that is a shame. Oh my gosh, I would be.
I mean, it's cute. He looked cute as a girl. She wasn't ugly in the picture.
No, I don't know who, but it was not her though.
It was
not her. It was not her. So hate that for her being accused. What happened to people came to that job swatting them? How many put guns in her back? Snatched the wig off. Now, granted, the wig could have still been a wig, and that's messed up.
But wait, the only reason why we thought that because the police said that he might have had changed it to a woman to like change his identity.
Well, I'm glad he did not, because what is all that?
Yeah,
you don't got to do all that. If anything, just change your race.
They said his side hoe. No, they said his girlfriend.
Right. Tell us what they said.
From what I heard, I'm hearing that the girlfriend called. A lot of people think his girlfriend got locked up. No, his girlfriend is the one that called him because he was cheating.
But how you got a girlfriend and a side bitch and you on the run?
You know, people in jail.
I mean, no, but I'm saying, okay, where was the girlfriend? Who had him in possession?
Met them, the side chick, which is the one.
The side chick had him in possession. but the girl knew did the girlfriend did she okay, of course she knew he was out. We all knew he was out.
Yeah.
Right? That's a dumb question. But he wasn't with the girlfriend.
I'm assuming not. She must have found out about the side chick.
How you not know what your man that's why I'm like, as the girlfriend, how you not know what your fugitive boyfriend doing?
They probably it had to be something more fishy. He probably just pissed her off particularly that day. So I'm eating all this shit.
I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back. And side note, the pictures in the home, I'm very kind of curious. Police, did y'all do that, or is that the conditions the house was in?
The conditions that the house was in.
Yeah, he probably was ready to go back then. He probably was like, this hoe don't cook, don't
People
clean.
talking about, oh, here come the host. Talking about so they gonna send him money on the commissary.
Hope for what?
They said they think he's handsome.
I mean, it's a lot of handsome niggas in prison. What that mean? You gonna run your pockets?
Not sending him a goddamn.
Not for me.
I ain't sending
Not
no
for
money.
me. Yeah.
Send a little picture of this, Yeah.
I don't understand about all that, but okay. But he got caught in Atlanta,
Which is not far from New Orleans, honestly.
No, they say he was up in Charlotte, and I believe it. It's possible. Remember, they was trying to say he was on 77. They was at one point they was trying to say, and he probably was. Shoot,
that close?
He probably had to pass through.
Who is reporting?
I don't.
White people.
Who reporting who? Him?
I know, but who reporting him?
Well, the girlfriend reported him this time.
Well, we get that because a cheating ass nigga. I don't think
it's no
quite great. I say this all the time. Like people be like, yeah, she did X, Y, and Z, or she. I'm like, damn, was he a cheating ass nigga? I don't think they deserve nothing. You do whatever. I don't care. I don't care what you do to a cheating ass nigga. They deserve nothing. So yeah, call the police on them.
They deserve nothing.
I always say that.
Yeah, no.
Who was just telling me about A Boogie? I don't know. Someone sleeping with Ops. I'm like, didn't he cheat on her?
Isn't he going through it right now? Something.
Yeah, he dogged her out for years from what I've seen. So if she wants to sleep with his Ops, oh well.
Oh, she's sleeping with the Ops?
Something like that.
What?
I don't be in.
You're not your Ops. You just don't like that man today. You ain't never met this man in your life. Now I'm saying you got beef with him. Shut up, sir. Right, you don't know that man, right? Okay, that's crazy work. But speaking of driving, so they're talking about partnering. I don't know how you feel about this. Y'all can tell us about this, Charlotte. They want private driver instructors to basically, I guess that's like a thing now. They partner with the DMV
to do the
driving test. And I understand maybe to cut down hours and cut down as far as because. Let me tell you something. Now, granted, I would have been Martin's strongest soldiers. I promise you. Because when I tell you I can march, I can stand for my freedom. I probably was in that line for 2 hours and 34 minutes. Yeah, and I stood strong. I'm very proud of it. My little friend almost gave up. See, you're not strong. You're not a soldier like me. You the type that buckle under pressure. He was like, you're not going to make it through the line. And I said, no, I think I got it. Yeah. All I needed me was a smoothie, a nice prayer. A motivation. Even the guy that kept he was very convincing. A lot of people left, not too many people, but at least about 10 to 15 people. He kept coming back in the line like, hey, I'm gonna let y'all know everybody might not make it today. So if you want to, that's a scare tactic. Let me tell you something. That won't scare me. And even if I don't, I'm still standing.
DMV workers are going to hell.
I'm still striving.
I'm tired of here.
Because
I'm tired of them.
Yeah, but literally probably got there at 9:17. Left at 11:43.
No one's worse. Mama said she got there at 10 and leave to 3. That was in Gastonia, so.
Oh, but that was a weekday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that good old Saturday morning.
I don't think why y'all not at work. Y'all all decided to come the day I came. I'm glad you brought that up because my whole thing during the week ain't everybody supposed to be at work. So why is there a long line at the DMV every single day? How?
And I think if anything, they should make the DMV longer on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Make Friday the short day.
Mm-hmm.
Friday should be the early day. DMV should go to 5:00 on Saturdays.
Yeah, I agree.
But hopefully with them partnering with private and driver instructors.
They said people in the comments talking about people cousins.
Yep. See, but then we gotta flip on the other side. Now we just finna have people on the streets. They're terrorizing the streets. And there's too many. It's too many people already on the streets terrorizing. So I don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe if I think they should still do the testing on site though. Maybe that might could cut back a lot of they should do the testing on site and then there should be some type of certification. Because I got now granted, I mean Listen, if you trust me to let somebody on the road, cool.
Don't trust me.
You know, I think I'm not gonna hold you. I want to teach our coworker how to drive. We got to do that.
Which one?
Ebony. I think we should do that. We should all just give her a little razzle dazzle of what we all should know. Lord, she's gonna be terrorizing the streets. She's gonna be terrorizing the streets. One Lord, but yeah, I think I don't know how I feel about that. Hopefully we'll see how it goes. We'll know if it's a high rate of car crashes in the next year. So if that's the case, we can go ahead and blame it on the private owned drivers, snatch them out. Right. right. No. Oh no. Take them away. But yeah, speaking of taking away, every day we just less and less care about humanity. But that's, hey, that's the American way. Trump administration lays off majority of the Education Department of Special Education Office. So I guess no more money for special needs. But they've never been too fond of the special needs.
Yeah.
The Caucasians.
Back in the day, they used to send them away.
They never really cared for them. Ever. Never. And I don't understand. I think I was always told in a way it's a blessing. Like, honestly, not even trying to be funny. Like, I was told, like, in a way it's, so I don't know. That's just, every day we just, it's just.
And the government shutdown is not no better.
Yeah, no better. So that's why I said when they
affected white people, it's a lot of people who voted for Trump, I'm sure, impacted by that.
Because now we think about it, I'm pretty sure that's going to cut back on, we're teachers.
Yeah.
So as far as, what is it? It's a school I passed, particularly. CPCC? Not CPCC. It's called ABC Learning.
Okay, yeah.
Isn't that a particular for? I don't know if it's ABC Learning. I know I've passed 2 centers by my house, and I know one is particularly for autism. It's not Thomas, really? Okay. But yeah, it's one particularly for spectrum needs, and so that's why I'm just kind of like, I just that's very, very sad. I don't understand, but if you're a parent or family member of somebody who has taken care of somebody with special needs, just please keep that in mind, keep that in the back of your pocket. Whatever you got to do to protect and
help your child,
do what you need to do, because they cutting funding. I don't know what's next. They won't cut that PETA funding though. Cut the PETA funding. I take care of my dog. I fund my dog with all my money.
I love Michael Vick.
So,
PETA's version. PETA hates Michael.
Now wait a minute. Okay. Right, honey. Woo, 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 woo. Shut it down. Shut the whole production. Take the cameras. Take the phones. So yeah, but they ain't gonna shut that PETA. Not saying we should shut PETA down. But gosh,
I didn't even know that's government funded.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. But now think about it, and that's very true. If Americans decided to just let their dogs loose and say we don't want to take care of no more dogs, it would be a problem though. Like, it would be like the dog population, it would just be out of control. So actually, we literally as we basically do our American duty as basically having the house, the dog. That's why they portray that, because they want to, keep dog population under control. But I just thought about that. I said, what if we just all said,
I would never.
We don't want to.
My son.
He didn't survive.
Yeah, he's not.
He didn't. Oh, Portia. Portia gonna hide half the time. Portia gonna be a chomp. Unless she joined her old pack, Luca gonna protect her. He'll kill over Portia. I'll kill him.
Portia.
What was that video? He was like, "Oh, you'll kill anybody." He's like, "I'll kill anybody over your nephew." Jesus, it's all about that. But oh my gosh, it was a thing. I was like, is this? Let's just throw it on the table. No judgment. You change your rags every day, or every 3 to? I didn't know.
Yeah, I will say I only use one rag that day. I always. Am I saying that right? Yeah, I am. Because I don't. Now, I heard some people use a face rag and a body rag separately. Why not just wash your face first? I've never done that. You know what I mean? Some people just have 2 rags. But you change
your rag every day.
Yeah, I do. But I'm saying some people say you should have 2 rags.
Well, no, Well, see,
one rag just straight for
I do. But see, now granted, I don't mind a rag. I'm starting to get out of rag territory for the face though, but I still don't mind a rag.
Yeah, I really don't. It's crazy. 'Cause I really
But
don't use a rag for my face.
but
You know, you get the eye boogers out.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But still, that's OG though. Don't get it
Mm.
twisted. That's OG. But now all that loofah, well, not loofah. That's for the body, but like for the face scrubbing and all the good old mechanics that you can use. Let's keep it a G, honey. You can take that face rag, get that soap, and just go on in town, and that's good enough exfoliator right there because it's gonna get all the good stuff. Um, but yeah, definitely, I think for a body, I per se, now granted, now one thing I personally prefer white rags, right? I like white rags, and with white rags, you low key gotta change them. Like you don't, unless you want to just sit and look at that, So I prefer, I really like every 2 days, especially with the body. With the face, probably same about every 2 days. But like I said, I don't know. Sometimes I don't use my face rag. You know. But basically, if it start to get hard, and usually get hard after 2 days, after 2-3 days, it get hard. But some people change every day, which is, I think that's a good thing too. But I think if
it's probably just pushing more so the 2 days. Cause I almost definitely would hang my rag up on the little thing, little towel rag.
Now, granted, I was agreeing in the comments though. Now I listen. Now, detergent is high. Black mamas don't play. Now, I don't suggest you sit up here and take all them rags every day and just, I don't know that probably wouldn't have went down in my household. My mom would be like, who do you got in there goddamn rags? And then you gotta, but yeah, I don't know. I found that very funny. A lot of people, some people don't change them at all. That's one thing about it. A lot of people don't change their sheets. Now that's something. I don't, wash them, change them. I told you, what was that? Like my freshman year, one of the guys I was dorming with, he was like, something told me because I could like smell his bed. I said, when last time you wash your sheets? Wash my sheets. I haven't washed my sheets. We're in April. School started in August. I want you locked up. Now I gotta burn my clothes. Lord have mercy. I said, ew, what you mean you ain't wash your sheets? I sleep on top of my bed. So there's no point in me. No.
So you never lifted
no. And even then, he still wear outside clothes on your bed. That's disgusting, regardless. The one thing about me, I don't play that stuff. I don't play the outside clothes on the bed. But yeah, very disgusting. Like I said, he's laying on a dead body. All them dead cells. No, wash your face, don't wash your feet. Just lay down. Once you locked up. Lock them up, lock them up. But yeah, just a funny comment. I want y'all to say what y'all do too. But and then you got some people that don't use rags.
Yeah, that's kind of insane to me. But I feel like that's the base level, because even if you got a dry brush or you got a loofah, you still use your rag.
Or I'm big on the nice little back scratcher with the scrubs on top. I love that. Get that good old back. But yeah, I think that's the base too.
Yeah.
Even hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I use now. Don't lock me up. I don't think I should be. No, but I use baby rags on my hoo-ha sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes I like to give her, I like my little Freddie Jackson frozen. Sometimes I'll give her a nice little, exfoliating scrub, and like a baby head with a baby rag.
Okay. Hell yeah.
I put some more. Like, what are these baby rags doing?
You be buying the baby rags?
Okay. Yeah. Super cotton. Shout out to the baby rags. Speaking of people locked up, oh Lord, Scrappy Mama. I was just scrolling. I was like, this is because people don't talk about this enough in the young man community, particularly in the African American community, or just, I'll say African American because Lord have mercy. I don't know where to find lines. Sometimes people, I love to say black, but then they be like, don't associate. So I'm just gonna say African American. But the community of but Mama D basically brought strippers to Scrappy 14th birthday party. 14th. Yeah, it's 14th.
Well, she was a pimp, so I don't.
Yeah, no, I wanted to say
nothing of any high.
but it's very sad. But even though he said he enjoyed it, had a good time, but he said it did traumatize him a little bit. I would have been traumatized too. But it was the fact that she told the parents, she said, if y'all got a problem with it, take y'all kids and go home. But yeah, I just was like,
Hey, Boosie getting at prostitutes.
Yeah, that's just the thing. People love to,
people just want to make sure their son not gay. They don't.
Make sure your daughter not gay. How about that? No, let me stop. Just make sure the kid's not gay. I don't understand.
Maybe focus on that son.
Yeah, I don't. All this sexualizing these little boys, and then be wondering why they're monsters when they get older. He's a monster.
Women and putting his hands
beating on their child.
Broke, a bum.
Just too much, So I just didn't. I wanted to bring that up because I just don't. I think as much as it's a thing talked about young girls, which I think young girls are definitely over sexualized.
So imagine if a dad brought male strippers to his daughter's 14th birthday. What would y'all say?
I'll be kind of. Are they gay?
It doesn't matter. Still, why you got dick?
No, I'm just saying. Sorry, that was a joke because I think male strippers are gay, but yeah. My dad couldn't do that. I'm like, what are you about these fans? But here or there. Yeah, I would be very like, no, Dad, this is inappropriate. So, I just, I think that we got to keep in consideration that it falls for the young man too. Very over sexualizing them too quick, and then after a while they get. To me, you get like low key bored, and it don't mean nothing once you get in your 30s. After a while, you just. If you over sexualize yourself too early on, and that's just a lot. Then next thing you know, they get in their 30s and they can't have sex. You traumatized, crying in the middle of it because you start thinking about what the lady did. I'm sick of that.
Right.
Jesus, But definitely, y'all go get some therapy. Go get some help.
Please, if you've been through something like that, and and they got an estranged relationship anyway. So.
Speaking of strange relationship, there was new cyclists in Portland protesting ICE.
So their private part was on the bike part.
Well, some of them shout out. I guess you were kind of sanitary. They put on plastic wear.
I'm just talking about the hardness of it on their private.
Oh, private on bike, yes.
Yeah.
Private on feet, yes. Whatever you can.
Right. Why are you doing? How's that helping the Mexicans? That's not helping them. Like, that just wanted to be a reason to be That's lock them up. 100 lashes.
Right, them the protesters. But yeah, when we crumping in the streets, we get maced and hung. But they can be on bikes. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to go naked. No, I'm talking about some necklace. Maybe we need to go naked and protest.
Something.
But yeah, I don't know. I was like, well, that's a thing, But ICE, yeah, speaking of ICE though, they definitely still running down on people though. But ICE, you gotta make sure you get your creditness right. They tried to run on this one person. He definitely had his credentials. He definitely was super American. I don't know how I feel about that. That's why I said I can't. I would run actually. I don't know regardless. Because like I told y'all, they told my friend we don't care if you legal or not. And they try to take his papers away. Oh my God, give me my papers.
Yeah.
What is wrong with y'all?
So when they come back and he ain't got them, they gonna.
They're animals.
I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be quite controversial. I don't know if you've seen recently that ICE was having job hiring, and there was $50,000 sign-on bonus.
Listen, I probably once or twice a year heavily think about being a border patrol officer or just working in their border. Because I ain't got nothing else to do. I ain't locking people up. I'm just gonna make sure. I just want to work.
The gag is I'm gonna be locking up all the white immigrants, all the Europeans, and if you're from Pakistan, all them people.
Lock them all away. Yeah. No, I just but
you're from Ukraine, yeah, baby. Let me have your pick. You don't have them. Oh my gosh, we have to go. They're like, why would you bring this one? No, what is this about? She's an immigrant, right? Send her back. They're gonna fire me.
Like I said, I definitely have thought about that. I'm like, border patrol.
We're at border, friend.
I guess Mexico. Maybe the Canadian border. I don't know.
Okay, that should be a vibe. That's a little different. Go to Detroit. Move to Detroit. You can do that in Detroit. Detroit's on Canada.
Yeah. But probably gonna stick me down in Mexico.
Why?
Because they're evil.
No, go up
they want me to quit.
Big meat.
But yeah, speaking of that, so the government shut down. They knew what they was doing. I know it's always a pyramid scheme. So basically, it heavily impacted the United States citizens' ceremonies. So people that were getting, summoned in, and I am a U.S. citizen. Half of those went basically blank, so they had to reschedule appointments, and appointments just so happened to be 8 to almost a year pushback.
He ignorant.
Next.
He's horrible. Trump! Damn it, you're always doing something.
Well, you think evil can't get no more evil. Just imagine they said that test is hard. They said to pass that
United States. They said they asked questions that we don't even know. Like
it's hard.
Like how many stars is on the American flag? I can't tell you that. Do you know? Is it?
Wait, hold on. I was like, friend, you should know the stars. Now, cut that out. She know that.
Here. How many stripes? 13.
Colonies. So 13 colonies. So 50
stars. Who wrote this? Isn't it Betsy?
Who?
Betsy
who wrote the Constitution, or
no? Who wrote the Star Spangled Banner? Star Spangled Banner.
Oh,
Betsy Ross. No, it's Francis Scott Key.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
who's Betsy Ross, the pizza lady. Who is that?
That's a slave. Betsy, come on, we free, Betsy.
The Boston Tea Party.
But yeah, yeah, I just I was like, yeah, one thing about that man, he got some tricks up his sleeve. You never can get away from him. But yeah, so just so happened, I said, wow. So I said, just imagine you worked so hard, you took the test. We do apologize, but we need 8 months to a year to make sure ICE come get you first. We're going to make sure ICE come get you first.
We were slaves.
Child.
We was the slave.
Yeah, some of us still slaving.
Hell yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that happened. So that was a definitely, not too fun things of the government shutdown. I wasn't too much impacted though.
Not yet.
Yeah. Now we still. Oh gosh.
EHS. That's all that can. They're when the government shuts down, that means they're arguing about. So that means the Republicans, Dominicans are not agreeing on.
Wait, I thought she said the Republicans and Dominicans.
Oh, did I say that?
I don't know. You
I did say
that. Me no black. You go home.
As black as this. Anyways, they're fighting about something. So they might. I think like we're gonna fight over if early Head Start should be ruined. And they're like, oh, we're gonna
they're gonna shut it down. Okay, last thing, and I just want to talk about this because I see both sides, and I don't know. Woman calls out / records a man in a video asking him what does his last name hold, and I guess he A ups and leaves the date, and she B follows him and records him. And just be like, well, I just wanted to know.
You know why? I seen some Black Kings respond, and he got. You know why he got upset? Because he has his mother's last name, and he doesn't have nothing. His last name doesn't mean anything to him.
And that's where I have 2 takes on it. My take on it is why get up and leave. Mm-hmm. I felt like to me that was kind of like okay, but to me, she corny and you lame. Only because I don't know, I'm not a big fan of doing it for clout. I think that's corny and lame because it's like okay, you follow the guy out, and that to me at that point it was giving it stage, and y'all just wanted to get some popularity. Because what type of man is? And I'm not even trying to be funny. Not saying I respectfully, you got 5 seconds to get away from me from that camera. Now, I'm not even about to play with you.
Who asked them type of questions on the first? Did he say something insulting?
I don't know. Now, granted, I'm not saying the young lady is not. I think that is an actual great question. And I understand why that question was asked. This is where I think she was a chap and she was lame at is because you recorded him and you followed him and put it on social media. Who gives it? Like, I mean, I don't. And mind you, the problem is we didn't even see his face. Right. These people, you recording the back of somebody's head. I can't stand nobody. You recording that. We can't even see his face.
The parking garage.
Only thing is that we see is you with a cheetah print. I don't know. And it was giving chap. It was giving you. If to me it was like, is it a skit? Because it's like, what man lets you record them even doing that? That phone would have been, your jaw would have been knocked on the floor. I'm telling you, I'm some real. I know some real. I know some real. They don't play like that. Your jaw will get knocked off.
The thing about him, he's walking away to remove himself from you. So he's trying to do the right thing. He might want to knock your head off.
Right. So
he might want to stay back.
I just was kind of confused about that, but at the same time, I don't think he should have been offended by the question. No, we're ending it. We're coming towards the end, so that's fine. I don't think it should have been offended by a question because that's a real thing. Because now thinking about it, like, I'm proud to have my last. That's something where, hey, that's the thing. Like, I can say my whoever last name I did X, Y, and Z. Like they, So that's the thing. I don't think, and I feel like that's even if you don't have a name to, I can say, even if it's the mom's last name, or say if it was a name passed on, you could turn it into a situation where it's like I'm creating my own.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna create my own things. That could have been flipped instead of you just walking away and just basically cowering out a little bit, or basically, doing the feminine, womanly thing to do. I would have been like, first of all, baby, I'm gonna go ahead and stop you right here. Well, not even that. It's not even nothing to get offended about. It's not an offensive question. That's what I'm saying. It's not an offensive question. But however, the following with the camera and being funny, acting, that's corny. So you corny for that. He kind of corny for getting offended. So, any food of the week?
I really don't have any. Just eat. Prepare for Thanksgiving.
You know what? We can go ahead and
who's cooking for Thanksgiving?
Who is cooking for Thanksgiving?
That's the question. That's the question of the day, and that's the restaurant of the week. Who house y'all gonna be in a month? The time is approaching. Mm-hmm. Figure out what dishes.
It is. I already told friend. Look, shout out to me. I already put. Did I not put the bug in your ear? I already put the bug in your ear. I put the bug in my other friend's ear. If things not looking how I'm looking, I will be hopping in the car. Right. I'm gonna go ahead and take off from Publix. Let me go ahead and take off from Publix already.
That must definitely have you working there.
And I'm definitely going out. Yeah. No, not. Oh my God, my ear.
What's wrong?
It's ringing and it went.
Who's talking about you?
That mean?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never knew that. Mm-hmm. What? Like when they do that?
When your palms itch.
That of course, the money. Yeah.
When your ears itch or you ring.
I mean, when your feet itch.
You have a liver problem, so you should go check.
Oh, no. You should have just said, go take a bath. That was funny.
No, your liver is crying.
Your feet itch. Okay, what happened if your ass itch?
No, that's take a bath. Some boils on your butt.
Right. Oh God. And if your anus itching, you need a detox.
Yeah.
I'm weak. But yes, that's for real. Definitely figure out the plans. Mm-hmm. Won't want to hear, oh no, I thought so-and-so was doing things. Oh no. Right. Go ahead and prep. Go ahead and get them Friendsgiving together. Because I'm debating. I think I might do Friendsgiving. Okay. If my mom, that's if she don't cook, I'm definitely gonna do a Friendsgiving before. Okay. But should it not be traditional Thanksgiving? We'll figure that out. It should be still traditional. Thanksgiving. I don't know.
We can think about it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna think about it. We're gonna shout out some events going on. Of course, like I have my October 21st comedy set coming up at Iceberg. So just come join me. No, next week, right? Yes, next Tuesday.
Okay. We'll be there.
Also, look forward to Konnected. Some more fall events coming up. So excited. I want to say I was so looking forward to our toy drive. That was fun last year. What a vibe. What a vibe. Of course, we want to say last year we, of course, did the different chain hotels and motels and went out feeding for Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we can partner up and do that again. So definitely just look forward to some good fall events. Halloween is coming up, so please make sure y'all check those kids' candy. Yes. And of course, the Queen City Awards pre-show November 21st, and the actual show November 22nd is coming up. So we'd love to see you guys there. And the message of the day is fall is near, so please enjoy the rest of the year. I'm like, oh my gosh. 2025 is about to leave. We just turned 25. Jesus.
Damn.
30 coming. Damn. Lord,
my
son. Well, my son. Comes a time. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the year, the holidays. Because you never know. Lord.
Might go to Super Bowl next year.
Super Bowl might not make it next year. There's so many possibilities the future can hold. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in, watching with us, Konnected with E, live on Monday, 7 p.m. And we're out.
We're out.
Bye-bye.
The Konnected Radio.